I don't want to, because someone called me a glazer, this and that above MJ. LeBron is great, and we can go historical, talk about that all day long. I had to double check. LeBron James did just make second team All-NBA. Like, he is still a top 15 NBA player. And somebody texted, the only reason you'd want LeBron on your team is if you want to sell tickets. No, LeBron, if you guys watch, is still a very good NBA player. Now, he's also 41. Do I want to give up 9 young players for him?
Well, that's just it.
No, I do not. But the people texting like LeBron is not an addition, and 95% of teams wouldn't still want LeBron is you're just not very smart. You're not watching basketball. I don't know what else to tell you in that regard. LeBron is still a very high level player, so cost benefit is what we can have that argument all day long. But just having LeBron in a vacuum, I think most teams would want him in the Mavericks. I think it'd be a great addition with what they already got going on with their big lineup and guys that can play positionless. So I'm a fan of getting LeBron if it doesn't cost that much. And it seems like he wants to be here. He
definitely wants out of L.A.
There's been traces to LeBron for Dallas for years. This isn't something new about Dallas. And now he's played with Kyrie. He's played with AD. He loves Phil Handy. He loves Jason Kidd. Was there when they won a championship. Frank Vogel. Think about it. His 2 coaches that he won a championship with are here.
And Nico's known him from Nike.
So that's why the smoke, the rumors.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, that's why the smoke rumors make sense. There's a lot of connections here in Dallas for him. So if he wants to end his career here and we give up 1 or 2 role players, sure. Do I want to give up every young guy we have or our entire team to have just a good starting 5 and nobody on the bench? No, I do not.
See, and look, you and I are in cahoots on that. I mean, we may disagree on just little things, but look, let me just be selfish for a minute. Would I love the idea of covering LeBron?
Imagine like celebrities in our game: LeBron, Kyrie, AD, and Cooper Flag.
I mean, man, think about it. Okay, I mean, let's just take away the and we may end up pushing the Dallas Cowboys talk to the next hour. But here's my thing, because we're talking about LeBron James. Okay, like I don't care.
There's a lot of personal agendas on everyone texting. They just don't like him.
Exactly. Okay, but here's this much. Fine. This much I can say. All right, and you guys already know. If you listen to the Fan After Dark, you know you've heard as somebody's texted in. I've missed the Fred and Blake debates the last 2 weeks. You already know where Blake and I stand on the Michael Jordan versus LeBron debates. Okay, like we're staunchly in our corners, and we're not giving up on that. Okay. That said, I love the game of basketball. All right, I'm a basketball fanatic first and foremost. The idea of covering LeBron James and getting to talk about LeBron James as a Dallas Maverick for an entire season, and if he decides to stick around for a couple more years, which he probably would if he decided to come here. He's not coming here for just a year. Like, he's probably going to close out his career.
2-3 year deal.
And you probably see him a situation where, dare I say, you're going to see kind of like what he emulated in Miami. Now, granted, a little bit older, but you're going to get to see that because, I don't care who you were. Anybody that's old enough to remember those Miami teams that he was on for those 4 years, that was must-watch basketball for 4 years.
Yep.
Okay? You did, again, I'm a Michael Jordan guy, but I'm going to tell you right now, it was fun to watch the Miami Heat. That was high-level basketball for 4 straight years in Miami. You're not going to tell me for the next 3 years, you get when Kyrie gets healthy, all of a sudden get AD with a little more pep in his step, and oh, by the way, now you got Cooper Flag who's learning,
and you got
from
Brandon
LeBron.
Williams is going to be an MVP. You got MVP Brandon Williams coming up.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, it would be. I don't care about any of the. I don't care about the Diddy stuff. Look, Diddy's going to be free anyway, so just chill out on that, okay? Point being. Say whatever his off the court stuff, I don't care. You know what I do know? That dude's a freak on the basketball court. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's a freak.
And him playing with Cooper Flag, I can promise you, he was there for Cooper Flag's game the other day when he dropped 30.
Yeah,
I can promise you, LeBron would very much like to just throw assists to Cooper Flag all day, throw alley-oops.
100%.
He was trying to do that with AD. He said it publicly. I'm ready for him to be the number 1 option, and me take a step back. And AD just wasn't ready for that.
No, and here's the thing.
But now you got like 3 other guys with Kyrie, Coop, they can spread it out.
And here's the thing. I think why maybe Luka and LeBron.
Don't forget about Kai Jones.
Well, and here's why Kai Jones looms large in all of this.
You move off Gafford, and now you got another.
You're bringing Kai back.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got options.
You have to.
Yeah.
At that point, Because as you so eloquently told me in text message last week, you're not bringing Sharp back.
No. Jamarian Sharp, he's great on social media. Every day I see a new social media clip of him. You know what's so funny? You know how I know who the casual fans are? It's so easy to spot it. Jamarian Sharp, the 7'5" center for the Mavs in Summer League, if you don't know who I'm talking about, all over the highlights. Whether it's the Summer League account posting, the Mavs posting, the TikTok account.
The kid's 7'5".
He's 7'5" and he's dunking on people, blocking people. I watched him all last year in the Summer League in person, and he's not very good. Great human being. Phenomenal human being. He's just not very mobile with his feet, and he's 7'5", so that's to be expected.
Not basketball.
My point being is you'll look through the comments. How is he not on a team? The Lakers need to sign him. And I'm like, guys, if you didn't just watch this highlight and you actually watched a basketball game and sat down and got off your phone, you would see he's not very good. And there's a reason it's his second year on a summer league team and not on a real team. So, no, the Mavs do not need to bring him on the roster.
You know what he is? He's a bigger Kyler Kelly.
He's probably a little bit better than Kyler. I mean, Kyler Kelly might have more finesse around the rim, but Jamarian Sharp
what I mean by that is he's going to be a guy that's going to toil in the G League, and then he'll get called up for a couple 10 days. I mean, that's it. He's 7'5", and like I told you in the text, you can't coach height.
No.
Right? Is he a guy that you could pick up on a 10-day, and when you're short of centers, because as we talk, and I think I
don't even think that, Fred. Like, he is.
You could get him over. I've
seen him in summer league games, and he looked lost. Like you make one or two passes around the court, and he's looking the wrong way.
Well, like I said, you can't coach height.
He is just 7'5". That's about it.
He's 7'5", and he. I'll tell you what he does.
It's intimidating.
He fumbles into a decent play every now and again.
Yes, he does.
That's what he does, right? Where he'll block a shot.
Didn't even mean to.
And that's it.
His arms are just long.
Because the dude's 7'5", a ball will go into his elbow, and you're like, oh my God. And then he trips and falls on the way down the court on the next series, and you're like, wow, I don't know that he is coordinated.
And then you're like, wow, Draymond Green, who's 6'9", plays the center position better. And a lot of people, that doesn't compute in their brain. They're like, well, this guy's 7'5". He should be better at center.
And a kid like Sharp that
it's turned into a Jamarian Sharp segment.
Well, who knew that was going to happen? But and I'll tell you what. We'll enough about Sharp. But a kid like a Ryan Nembhard, okay, looked great in game one.
Okay. He's ready to take everybody's spot.
I mean, you and I, Max and Hayden Hardy on roster watch.
Game 2.
MIA in game 2. I'll be honest, and this tells you all you need to know. I heard not a peep about him in game 3. Yeah. And at that point, you're the only guy because Cooper Flagg's on the bench. Yeah.
You should be. A lot of people talking more about it was like Miles Kelly,
the
guy from Auburn.
Miles Kelly.
He'll probably be on a two-way for the kid.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got two-way he could be their Brandon Williams type dude. And here's the thing about him, he's a bigger dude.
Ryan Nembhard in game 3, 11 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 turnovers.
Which I mean, that's a respectable number.
He was your leading scorer.
You know, from an undrafted free agent. I mean, that's a Hey, what did our boy Con Knuppel do last night?
Con Knuppel, in that game for the Charlotte Hornets, he had 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, shot 5 of 10 from the field, 1 turnover, hit 3 threes.
I'm intrigued by him.
No, he's fun. I'll say this.
Charlotte's going to be sneaky fun to watch next year.
The white boys in this draft are kind of nice.
No, they are. Well, white boys are making a comeback. White boys are making a comeback in 2025.
Speaking of white boys, the Charlotte Hornets, that's all they drafted. I don't know if you know that. They drafted 3 white boys.
Who else?
They drafted Con Knuppel.
Yeah.
Of course.
There was another dude. There was another guy. I want to say like his mom was there at the end of the draft. The kid from Illinois or Wisconsin?
They got Liam McNeely from UConn. They got Ryan Kalbrenner.
Liam is the kid I'm thinking of. His mom was
from UConn. And then they got Sion James, who's not white. I think he was at Duke, right? I want to say he was a Duke point guard, Sion James. Right?
I don't know. Look, 877-881-1053. 877-881-1053. It's going to make watching this team's already going to be exciting to watch. I mean, without LeBron right now, this team's going to be fun to watch in 2025.
And we've talked about this. The Mavs kind of have a numbers problem as far as how many guys, in a good way.
Oh.
Like, you're going to have to cut somebody or two-way somebody that is you wouldn't
trade.
You wouldn't be mad was on the roster.
No.
And then backtrack 6 months ago, you couldn't field 12 guys on the roster. Now it's like, man, because what happened is all those guys are not healthy, and you have the guys that were replacing them still here, other than a Spencer Dinwiddie. Is that the only guy we've lost?
Let's see. Spencer Dinwiddie. Exum's back.
Those are the only two guys.
Quentin Grimes. Hell, Caleb Martin's still on this basketball team somehow. How is Caleb Martin still on this basketball team?
I would rather give a contract to Nembhard, Kelly.
We always forget him. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what.
Why is he on the team?
I'll tell you what. Caleb Martin is so oft forgotten that when I was looking at the ESPN roster and they had like 75 guys mentioned, I don't even think Caleb Martin was on that list.
He's on it. I'm looking.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. We got D'Angelo Russell. We haven't even talked about him a bunch.
Haven't even talked about D'Angelo Russell. Haven't even talked
like Najee
about
Marshall's going to be on the bench 100%. And he was your best player once Luka was traded when obviously Kyrie was
If you
hurt.
brought, real quick, we got Denton Day from DC coming up next, talk a little DC Commanders. What would be the target for how many minutes you'd want?
From
LeBron.
Let's see.
And what would your starting lineup look like, real quick?
My starting lineup would look
on
like,
day one. Well,
on
obviously,
day one,
we know that our playoff starting lineup's going to be different than what our day one starting lineup's going to be.
My day one would be
D'Lo, AD.
I'm going to go D'Lo. I'm going to go Lively because I'm assuming Gafford gets traded.
Yeah.
I'm going at the 4.
Provided
I'm going AD.
Provided his foot's not still.
At the 3, I got LeBron. At the 2, I got Cooper Flag. We just got the biggest lineup out there.
That's a nasty lineup right there.